Today, I'm going to show you the Anomaly Classify module. This model classifies images as OK or NG images based only on training with OK images. As usual, the first thing we need to do is set up a new project. Next, I add the sample images, which are all in the same folder. I use the import image folder function to get this done quickly and easily. Once everything's ready, I'll add the inspection module. All I have to do is click the small Add button next to Input and choose the right module, which is Anomaly Classify. Before I add the images to the inspection module, let's take a quick look at them. Are the sizes the same? Do I need to apply an ROI, short for region of interest? The images are looking good, so let's move on to the next step, which is to annotate the images. This module lets you annotate the images at image level. You'll see just two options, OK and NG. When you click on the corresponding label, the image is automatically annotated, saved, and the next image is displayed. Let's quickly go through and label these images. By the way, these are dried fruits, and the NG parts are stems, leaves, stones, and so on, if you are wondering what we are looking at. That was simple. Before we review the training parameters, let's verify the labels. The preset filters in the image list are useful for this. I start with the OK images. Everything looks good so far. Now let's move on to the NG images. They look great too. I reset the filter to the default setting and head over to the training parameters. At first, I use the training helper to automatically assign images to the training set. Then I check the parameters. As these are color images, I make sure the color space is set correctly. BGR is chosen, which stands for blue, green, and red. That's the correct setting. For now, I just want to leave all the other parameters as they are and get the model training started. Once the model training is complete, I'm reminded to check the threshold level, which I'll get to in a second. Looking at the confusion matrix in the evaluation section, I can see that 2 of the NG images are detected as OK. 8 NG images are predicted as NG and 22 images are predicted as OK, which matches the total count of OK images. But why are there 2 false predictions? Let's take a look at the earlier mentioned threshold in the score distribution chart. The green scores are for the OK annotated images, while the red ones are for the NG images. The orange line is the NG image threshold. It's set at 0.5 by default, and I've changed it to 0.28 by clicking between OK and NG curves. Now, these 2 images will be predicted as NG. Just one click on the little play icon in the model selection, and I can re-evaluate the model by starting the validation process again. One click on Refresh, and the latest model predictions are displayed. Everything is as it should be now. One last thing, I'd like to show you the training loss curve at the bottom of the evaluation tab. It's a handy way to check the quality of the model's training. The best case scenario is for the graph to drop quickly at the start and then level off at a minimum value. The smoother the graph, the better the model. Many thanks for taking the time to watch.